I want to talk briefly about the Noble Charter Schools proposal to the Board of Education. They have three basic arguments. The first argument that they make is that there's an overcrowding problem in our community. And I want to explain to everybody that that is just not the case. There is not an overcrowding issue anymore in our schools. Our schools, in fact, have been losing students every year, and that has resulted in significant budget cuts at many of our schools. And the loss in student population is because of a number of factors. One, because the district as a whole is losing students. The second is because there are several quality options. In fact, the board and the CPS has worked really diligently with our elected officials to build 6 new schools in the last 5 years in the Southwest Side, including this amazing facility behind us. Noble's second argument is that there are no high-quality options for students in the Southwest Side. That simply is not true. How can the Board of Ed and how can CPS take that argument seriously after they spent tens of millions of dollars building this amazing wall-to-wall IB program here, while they're spending millions of dollars converting Hancock into a selective enrollment school, and while all of the other schools in the neighborhoods have IB, have phenomenal educational programs? It just isn't the case that there are no quality options anymore in our community. There are fantastic options in our community. The third argument that Noble has made is that there's already hundreds of students that are leaving the neighborhood to go to their school, and so don't those families deserve a school close to their home? And my answer to that question is no. And the reason why is because these families have chosen to leave our community to go to schools outside our neighborhood. That's their choice, and that is a fine choice for them. But their argument is an argument of convenience, and the reality is that that convenience is not worth the instability and future of our current schools.
Chicago public schools are experiencing their worst crisis perhaps ever. This is not a time to take money out of our public schools and invest them in the creation of new schools on the Southwest Side or anywhere in Chicago. It's time for a moratorium on new charter schools in Chicago.
The school has amazing teachers and staff, but the building itself is in need of resources. I'm reminded of these resources when I walk into the cafeteria and there's a huge hole in the ceiling. When I go into the bathrooms and the water faucets are working properly so that I can wash my hands, the toilets are overflowing and won't flush. When I go into the locker rooms after our swim class and the shower water is ice cold. The stage where most of our performances take place that represent the high school. How about instead of building another school, you help make this school better?